But now we're going to have Dienmax versus Avi-Love. It's going to be a first Zerg versus Protoss.
Is it? Oh, yeah, I guess it is. Wow. These groups are like all meshing together. So coming up, it's our last match of the night. Like you said, here are their stats. You can see Dienmax is a little bit new to the BSL, but actually killing it, making it all the way to the qualifying match. Avi-Love has, of course, made it deeper in the tournament, but I don't know. Dienmax has been playing very well, so I don't know if just on pedigree alone he'll be able to make it into the round of 16.
I've never seen Dienmax ZVP, so don't know what to expect, but I'm ready. It's just power bond all day, baby.
Yeah, that's right. This is by far the most popular map in BSL. I don't blame them. It's new. It's wacky. Eventually, they will infest that command center.
Yes.
In the middle, but not yet. So, yep, I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Our last match of the night is going to be a Protoss versus Zerg on power bond. All right, here we go. Our final match of the night, and it is on power bond in the upper left-hand corner. In the teal, playing from Denmark, I believe. It's Avi-Love.
And in the top right, we've got a very deadly Protoss player. It is Dienmax. You know, I always forget that there's that command center in the middle of the map, but I didn't forget yesterday. Someone reminded me because they infested my command center, but then they floated it in my base. But then somewhere else on the map, they dropped infested Terrans. I was like, what? How did you get this? Oh, because you infested the middle command center. So that gives you an idea of how crushed I got that game. I was not too thrilled with him.
Maybe it's one of those win more mechanics. It's like if you've dominated the game, then you can go there and get your infested Terrans out. Although it's actually really weird. The command center is on an island. So you actually have to infest it, make the infested Terrans on the island, and then lift them in a dropper overlord to get them out of there.
Yeah, or I mean, you can just lift it off and do that.
Oh, well. Hey.
Well, Rapid, we've got a non-aggressive opening. We're going to have our first Forge expand of the entire day. Avi-Love behind this has gone for 12 hatch. Now, because both players are in different regions, I don't know if this is a read from Avi-Love or if this is just his standard ZVP or if he's just feeling it on power bond, but this so far is pretty good. And the probe, does he want to go for cannons? No, it doesn't look like he's going to go for cannon. I'm surprised that Dienmax, after scouting so fast, still builds the cannon.
Yeah, I mean, usually the information would be your defense at that point, right? But I guess, you know, there's some players that like live in light of the scars that they have experienced from other games. So, I mean, better safe than sorry. But I feel like this is the different. Oh, he cancels it. Nice. My man.
There we go. So he is going to get Nexus first, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he's probably going to go Gateway before Cannon also. Really just skyrocket. And really the thing I'm looking forward the most is this going to be standard 230 gas or approaching that point, or are we going to have a third hatch somewhere? Okay, we're going to be building a third hatch. Is it going to be at the mineral only or at another base?
I mean, I would hope that it's at another base. I think that's probably the more preferable start, of course. Mineral only.
Now look at this. Avi-Love gas stole Dienmax. So even though you got that fast Nexus, bro, you ain't getting fast tech. You're going to pay for your sins of not building that cannon.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Wow. Yeah, kind of rare that the drone can just waltz right on in there. He is now building the cannon, but it's a little bit too late now, isn't it? And he lets it finish instead of that cancel, recancel. But it is that third base at the mineral only instead of the main.
Yep, so still no gas for Avi-Love, which is a bit curious. We saw Nemu in last BSL use something like this, or at least so far it looks like that. It went 5 or 6 hatch before gas, and so far that could be what we're seeing. Now, not sure if this is in response to knowing that Dienmax is not teching, or if this, again, is just a standard Avi-Love play, but so far so good for him. And Dienmax is forced to take his gas at the natural, which is not ideal for him. He even has to transfer more probes if he wants to have perfect saturation. Okay, that's exactly what he was doing. I was hoping that he was going to do that, because really, that adds up. If you don't transfer, it's a big deal.
Yeah, the stupid thing about Brood War for stupid people like me is that there's so many things that are happening that are a big deal that have no indicator, right? There's no like little number that like lights up and says you've got too many workers here, transfer your workers, but it does actually make a super huge deal. And then things like the value of scouting, it's like there's no alert that says he just scouted this really important thing, so you really got to be on your toes. We've got 5 hatch coming out with the 4th and 5th just now thrown down at the front of the natural and 3rd. So we are going to be going up to that 5 hatch play. I feel like this is one of the first games we've really seen that from. Usually it's been 2 and 3 hatch for the majority of this group.
Yeah, really you're going for the standard 235 gas, going into whether it's Hydra or Muto or this 973 that Zero's innovated. But yeah, you never see this. But meanwhile, Zealot has gotten across the map, and Avi-Love seems to be shocked by it because he just now started Lings. Oh, really good control on the drones, getting a probe and not losing any drones.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, we have Area Door here, and if you have to pick somebody with good drone control, I mean, I would imagine it'd be him. But no, it's Avi keeping everything alive, even though the Lings are maybe a little bit late. Yeah, I don't blame him for being surprised about how Zealots make it across the map. I mean, yes, they do have legs, but you don't really expect them. Oh, nah. Right as we were congratulating him on drone control, he's going to lose like 2-3 drones to 1 Zealot. 3 drones to 1 Zealot.
Well, these Zealots did work now because he got another drone. And there's a second Zealot that was at the 3rd that killed 2 Lings and killed 2 drones. And now, okay, he is going to kill this other Zealot, but there's another Zealot just waiting to pop any drones coming to the 3rd base. So, oh wow, we've just gone straight into Citadel. I just realized that. It's going to be Zealot, man.
I don't blame him. Like, he's killed, like, what is that, 6-7 drones by now? I think it's like 6 drones. So, maybe it's 5. I don't know. But it's a large number. And obviously, this is just terrible news. There's still no mining at the 3rd base at all, thanks to that Zealot. Wow. I did not expect Dienmax to get such a simple advantage.
Yeah, and just like in the Area Door games, this is pretty much perfect timing with +1 lining up with speed. He's going to have about 10 Zealots or so with +1. He's already done catastrophic damage in terms of forcing Lings, killing drones. And again, there's no lair, so it's not like Dienmax is under any threat of getting countered by mutas or anything like that. It's just Lings at this point, and he's not even going to be afraid of Hydras once he has +1 in speed.
Just goes to show, if you're the kind of player that gets frustrated or flustered whenever your opponent does something that's really annoying, like Mana Pylon or like that gas steal, it's not actually game over or anything super stressful. Look at what Dienmax did. He made a bunch of Zealots and he killed a bunch of drones. So take that, gas stealing trash Zerg. It's not always the a game over. Now it's see Storm about halfway done. Man, Dienmax is in a great spot.
Yeah, really good response from Dienmax in this game to make it messy after the initial gas steal. I saw these drones pop in the 3rd, and I thought, oh no, a disaster. Okay, he just instantly picks off 2 drones for free.
Come on.
Looks like these Zealots are going to die, but there's a Zealot attack into the natural, and Avi-Love's got to manage what's more important is to defend the natural, defend the 3rd base.
He's going to kill the Sunken with just those last 2 Zealots, and now he's even going to get more. Oh my goodness, these Zealots, look at the stutter step micro on this. Actually amazing. Literally fantastic God mode units. Oh my god, that's insane. And now 5 Zealots survive, 1 for each of the arms, legs, and heads of Exodia, the ultimate Protoss attack force. Now going to kill off the Evo chamber. Is there anything these can't do?
Yeah, Evo goes down, not that it was upgrading anything, but a nice pickoff, and there's not enough to stop these Zealots, so this 3rd hatch is going to go down.
Hey Nyokin, how many different types of attacking units do you need to win a game as Protoss?
You just Zealot. Well, I mean, it's the same for Zerg, you just need Hydras, but this game, Zealots are doing work.
Yeah, no, this is insane. Dienmax, like, he's got like Bonneth like has his eyes rolled back in his head, like warging into the bodies of each one of these zealots, controlling them individually or something. It's like the King Beyond the Wall or whatever. This is so sick to watch. These zealots, like they've got like twice as much APM as most human players. So much damage done, kills off the hatchery, all the drones gone, so many dead hydras, and it's just zealots. It's just minerals he's using. This is crazy.
And still no lair for Avi-Love. He's pretty much all in at this point. Well, he's taking a 5th base, but probably his best chance to try an all in. But Dienmax would be ready for that. He's already got 4 Templars done. They're building up energy. He's got Storm already completed, and he's starting to build Dragoons. So a counterattack probably wouldn't have worked out. But
well, I was expecting something like a tech switch, right? Where you go into like mutas, right? So zealots obviously not good against mutas. You run across the map, you circumvent the cannons. There are pretty well placed cannons here, and there is storm, so maybe you got to be careful. But there's no chance for any counterattack because he's just so like he's taking so much damage. He's has to put so much effort into defending.
yeah, Muta Switch could have been fantastic, but unfortunately we have no lair, so that's not even a possibility.
Oh
And
god, I
Dienmax-
forgot. Holy cow. I just expect that, you know, by 10 minutes you're going to have a lair somewhere.
Yeah, like Dienmax has just done such a good job with these zealots, and now he's reaching that death ball. The first Dragoons have come out. He's got 6 gate. He's doing exactly what you should do. He's got his robo coming out. He's got a 3rd base. He anticipates lurkers, but lurkers are nowhere near coming out. Still no lair. We started upgrades, which are good, but Protoss already has +1. He's going to have +1 armor too, so he's going to have 1/1 in about 30 seconds, and we're already doubling supply, so this is going to be probably lights out for Avi-Love.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot of comeback from this. I mean, obviously, hello? Hello, please respond. Yes, hello, Nyoken. I think we did, well, I don't think we lost Nyoken. I know exactly where he is, but he unfortunately cannot communicate with us. What is that? Nyoken, so you know when you're sitting at your computer table and you're just like, you're really wiggly, you know, you're really enjoying the StarCrafts, but your foot reaches over subconsciously and it hits the off switch on your power bar, unplugs your computer. Maybe Nyoken's got like this secret little brother we never knew of that like ran in and turned off his machine. I don't know what's going on here, but I can't wait to hear the story because these are the final moments of our last game of the night. I mean, I don't mind pausing and taking a break to get him back here or just finishing this up. I guess, yeah, there's like, you know, not that much more. So I'm going to make the executive decision to go ahead and keep going. So let's see what happens in this fantastic game. I'm guessing it's not going to go Avi-Love's way, but we'll find out. And if Nyoken comes back in the middle, well, too bad. Let's see if Nyoken's like in chat on his phone. Because this is not the first time this has happened. I remember casting with Nyoken, I think it was last season, where he dropped in the middle of a game too. Maybe we just have this is a tradition, a BSL tradition for Nyoken. Oh, well. Okay, well, anyway, we're going to see a massive attack here from Dienmax. He's got Storm, Stormy boys, Psyblade boys, like, we've just got everything. We've got even dead Zealot boys that have come back in Dragoon bodies. Everything is going to die here. Nothing will survive. Huge storms on the Hydras. Jeez Louise, this is terrible. So everything's going to die down here and then everywhere else. This is like War of the Worlds. They kill you one place, and then another one, and then another one, and yeah, he actually still has like 2 storms left over in this army too, so good luck. Yeah, Avi getting completely dominated, and this is all because he just had to sneak that drone past and go for the gas steal. Like, you could have just left it alone, but now you had to die to Zealots. You chose your own untimely demise. Now, there are quite a few Hydras here, and he did snipe the High Templar, so that's going to be annoying. But there are quite a few DTs coming out now. There's more High Templars at the inner 3rd base above that, so this is like, it's cool to see Avi holding on here with a bunch of Hydras, but like eventually Dienmax will build more units. So that at that point, Avi might be having a little bit of trouble again. He's trying to go up to lair finally. This is going to be the ye olde 15-minute lair timing. And he is going to get at least 1/1. which we'll finish up here pretty soon. So Avi's got like one move and a dream. We'll see if he can do it. He's not bringing overlords with his army either, so there are DTs out. Good luck with that. Oh, look, the DT's being dropped into the main right now. Oh my god. Oh god, not like this. This is exactly that switch moment from the Matrix where she gets unplugged. She just looks at the camera and goes, not like this. This is how it goes. All right, every drone dying in the main base. Oh my god, this is actually, he's gonna lose a spawning pool now. There's zealots being elevated in by this shuttle. Oh my god, this is terrible. And now he realizes he has no drones in the main, so it's gonna be a yikes for me. Whew. Well, he's even gonna lose the main hatchery now, maybe. Oh gosh. So he pulls all of his attacking units back to try to defend. Unfortunately, you can't defend without detection against Dark Templar. So the Slover Lord's not gonna get there in time. Everything dies in the main, and now everything will die everywhere else. He actually just rebuilt 2 hatcheries at the 3rd base, which will now pop and die immediately. Such a sweet life, gone too soon. So that's gonna be it for the 3rd base. For the main base, does he have Storm yet? Yeah, he's got plenty of Storm. There's 1, there's 2. Actually wound up storming most of his zealots here, but yeah, this is not gonna be it. Wow. Crazy. Dienmax, even off of just that first 5 zealot hit squad, so much damage being done. More storms blanketing the Hydras in the warm, toasty embrace of psionic lightning. Well, that's gonna be it. Damn, Dienmax, the underdog of the group, the guy that has never played in BSL officially before, coming in, taking out some legends we thought would advance, and now, yeah, gonna advance on to the round of 16. Very, very surprising, at least for me. I did not expect this, but can't fault him. The Peruvian god moving on to the round of 16. Congratulations to Dienmax for advancing on, along with SPX, of course. Actually, super impressive. So the Peruvian hope is alive. We got Terror in there. We got, or I guess South American hope. I'm just going to categorize everybody. We've got Terror. We got Dienmax now advancing on. Really, really well played, too. I was so impressed by his control there with those zealots. So, unfortunately, Nyoken will not be rejoining us for the anticlimactic end of this, which means that, wow, I'm actually very zoomed in. I'm going to get back from my computer here a little bit. Okay, all right. I'm getting smaller, guys. No. Anyway, congratulations to the players that advanced today from groups C and D. Let me get a recap up here really fast. Refresh, because it's been a very long day. It's been Eonzerg, Castro, SPX, and Dienmax at the end. So it's a good day to be. Okay, so there's going to be a score overlay update thing. And I just want to point out, actually, to give you a little bit of a teaser, there's been at least one Peruvian player to advance out of each group of the BSL. We had Terror advancing out of Group A, then we had Gosu Dark advancing out of Group B, and now today we've got Castro advancing out of Group C, and Dienmax advancing out of Group D. So this is like, with Sith, there must, two there must be, but now there must be one Peruvian player advancing out of each group. So Group E, which is coming up next, we've got La Abuela, who is in a very difficult group. But hey, there's a rule. We have to get a Peruvian player out of each group. So I don't know, maybe that's the case. And so you can see everybody that advanced out of today's games. Hope you all enjoyed the games. I promise Nyoken did not leave because he didn't enjoy the games. The games were actually fantastic, especially Group D. Just had the dumbest games. They were so much fun to watch. So congratulations, Dienmax, SPX, Eonzerg, Castro, and everyone else that's qualified on to the round of 16. So that's going to do it for today's games. A huge thanks to everyone who tuned in and supported the BSL. This is made possible by viewers like you. So a big thanks for all the support. We had over 300, almost 400 viewers watching Group C and D today. So keep it up, guys. You are the sickest.